Test, 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 test. All right, just got to make sure the sound works. Didn't work one time, and now I'm worried about it all the time. So, all right. Man, we already got civilian in here. Nice. All right. Um, while I'm waiting for people to join, I'll go ahead and read off this fun little disclaimer. Good times, always. Just so everybody knows, this is a closed pre-alpha build of Earth 2 version 1 and remains under active development. It does not reflect the final quality, optimization, or performance of the game. Earth 2 is using a transparent open development model where features are released and tested in real time. Today I'm not really testing anything new. I think the current build has been tested pretty well, but I'm just having some fun with the hang gliders. So Reality Thread 3 marks the first release of multiplayer. Anybody is welcome to stream snipe me if there's any testers out there looking to have some fun. Version 0.1.3.3 incorporated hang gliding, which is what I'm doing a tier list today for hang gliding areas. This was provided to me. Most of the list is provided to me by Granrod, and if you've seen his videos on YouTube, I'm sure you know most of these locations. I thought I'd do a little tier list of them and include some of my own favorite spots. We're testing across different hardware and locations. I am based in central United States. I believe the servers were in Singapore. Maybe they've opened up new servers. My ping has actually gone up, so it's less. I have kind of a lower, I guess, a higher ping rate. So it takes longer for my stuff to. A lot of people are seeing better ping rates, but I got the bad luck of the draw, and mine actually went up from like about 187 to around 200, I think now. My specs are listed here. RTX 4070, it's not the highest, not the lowest. It's kind of the mid-range currently. And I'm using 36 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. And most of that's just handling all this streaming stuff, so that shouldn't be. All right, the first location is in Thailand. And I just remember I should have checked sunlight here. So this is Phi Phi Island in Thailand. And I'm not going to know all the names of these locations. I just recognize this little island. So this is Granrod's spot right here. I do have a spot right here. I'm going to have to go through these pretty quickly just because it's going to take a lot of time. So 2 a.m. in Thailand. That's not looking good. I probably should have. I should have probably started this stream maybe. What, an hour later? 2 hours later? So I will have to go at this one from the sky. Dang it. If this is Thailand, let me look at the map. Hold on. I may have to restart this stream in like an hour just to allow sunlight in most of the. So Thailand is at 98. Because the sun goes east to west. So I might have. We're gonna start out in New Zealand. How about that? If New Zealand is dark, I may have to start over in about an hour, because otherwise most of this is gonna be in the dark. This is a location in New Zealand. I'm a terrible streamer. I'm still working out all my bugs. All right, let's see if this is. Wait, that one should have a character on it, unless I jumped. Here, I might go ahead and buy a new one just for the heck of it. All right, let's Let's do this. Clear. There you go. Zealand Ken. Do we have 1830? Why is this dark? It's 6:30 p.m. Why would this be dark already? That is not looking good. I may have to redo this whole thing. Let's see. This area, Indonesia. Let's see if I have one in Indonesia. Copy, paste. I never think about the day parts, the day times. Okay, I don't have one on this one, but he must be over here. All right, I guess this has got to be our first one. I'll have to go back to the other ones. This might not go as well as I think. No moon there yet. I think the moon starts out early and then I don't know. Maybe they're changing things, or maybe it actually goes with the moon cycle in real life and it's changed, because the last few weeks it used to be about a week ago. It was the sun would go down, the moon would come up, and there'd be light until like 4 a.m. in the game. And then it would be like pitch black after that until the sun rose. So that one at 16:30 was, or 18:30, which would be 6 o'clock ish. I don't know why it was so dark. So this will be my first tier listing. So this is a spot in Indonesia. Why did it sound like I heard footsteps? Somebody. Oh, that must just be the wings of the glider. So I like this spot. I think this is one of mine. It might be on Granrod's list as well, but I like this spot mostly because, and I'm just going to do a single glide to the other side. Mostly because it's a small area. You can buy a spot on one side and the other and just glide back and forth. There's water. Water's going to be a huge factor in my decision making. The views are good. I got the views, like the distant views are nice. Some of the like mountain areas in the Himalayas and such, you'll get on top of a good mountain, but then it's just like kind of a stale mountain view. But this one, you got kind of a nice background view, a nice little pool. If you're joining a bunch of people here, it's going to be easy to find them because it's a wide open area. So let me get out my inventory. Just this. Give me some water so I got to climb up to that Mentar. I thought I put one down here, but it's fine. I'll climb up to that one. Let's see if there's one closer. Nope, that's the closest one. So Indonesia will be my first rated. I kind of want to know how long it's going to take to go through these. Even if it's 5 minutes, that's I have like 30 spots. So that's going to take me forever. But let's take another look from this side. So any of these like little pools with a cliff next, cliffs on both sides or whatever is going to be high on my tier list. I'll probably put this one. I've seen some on the list that are way worse than this, but I'm gonna put this one at an A rating probably. Kind of just get the feel of what I'm going for. So, and then we can look at it from the outside. So this is Indonesia, and you can see the coordinates right there. I believe it's a former volcano. I mean, at least all this is volcanic activity, right? So this is a huge volcanic crater right there, and then they've got the, smaller ones that have developed. This one has a nice little pool in it. So let me pull this over. This will be my first attempt at this. And I knew it was going to test me. I may have to actually look up the Indonesia flag. Oh, geez. All right. It is the red, and it's this one. Let's go ahead and throw this one right there in the A list. All right. Indonesia. All right. Who is next? I have to cross that one off the list. Here, I'll move it to the bottom as I go. All right, let's try one. How do I? All right, copy. Got to find a better way to do this. We're going to go to French Poly. Actually, I'm going to try, let's see Madagascar, see where that one's at as far as daytime. Now, this was used as a one of the first group meetups. There's Grand Route, of course. I'm all the way at the back. I always get these locations last. Let's see. Madagascar. Hopefully it's daytime. I'm sure it said there, but I didn't take the time to look. All right, we got daytime. So this was where gliding started for most Earth 2 players, because we were doing a race in this general area, using this method. So back then, you used to be able to do a roll and then cancel it and jump, and you can get a little speed like that. But Shane, you can still do it. Let me see. I can't get it going. There's a little bit. So you can kind of get a little bit of speed going, but now it takes up your stamina, so it's kind of not as helpful. This was one of the first like 30-person meetups. Maybe we only got 20 that day, but oh, I actually got some berries. I'll keep those. I'll just use some water. Some water. All right. So, as a point, this was the moment in which the first person noticed that we got the gliders. Is that mine? Oh, somebody's here. Nice. Who's here? Jewel. Nice. I don't even know if this person is actually stream sniping me, or let's see if I remember the buttons. Oh, that's a come hither. There's the wave. So yeah, I will say, if you do want to stream snipe me, I'm gonna be going through these pretty quick, so don't buy tiles. But if you happen to see a location that you actually have a Mentar in, feel free to come on in. But as I was saying, this was the first place we actually got gliders. And almost everybody that's testing has a location here, so it's kind of nostalgic. There is water, and it's nice and easy to get some speed going, but there's like literally no hill here. So it is not ideal for gliding if you just want to like set off and enjoy the view. It's a nice little spot though. But I'm gonna have to say goodbye to Jewel. Move on to the next one because I've got a long list. So let's see, where's the... There you go. I'll see you later. Hopefully you have spots in the rest of my locations if you are watching. All right. So again, it's flat. It's a nice, in this vast nothingness, it's a nice little spot. But we're gonna have to pull this over here. All right, where's Madagascar? I think it's this one. I'm gonna throw this one in the B. And it's getting some extra points for nostalgia reasons. Let me make sure that's the right flag. Madagascar flag. Yep, that's the right flag. Nice. This is gonna be a flag test for me. It's your avatar? Okay. Nice. Have a good one. Well, I figured I don't currently have a lot of people watching, I don't think. Actually, I don't even have my Twitch up to know. So 3 people. So yeah, it had to be you. Nice. All right, where is the next location? Let's get this out of... Oh, grabbing the wrong thing. All right. Get Madagascar out of here. Let's test some of these. Switzerland, Brazil, Ecuador, Reunion, Tanzania. Just trying to see if there's any close to where I currently am. This is in Cyprus. So there is water. The land, I may not even buy a tile here. I'm sorry, Granrod. Should I buy one just to be next to you to hang out with? What's going on here? Okay. I would have given you extra points if these were termite mounds, but these are broken trees. Let me see. If it's under 60 cents, how about that? I'll buy a tile next to you. How about 34 cents. We'll go ahead and do that. We are in Cyprus. I mean, it looks better in the game than it does. I don't know why it looks better. Maybe it's just the way the sun's coming down. There is water, but you kind of have, based on his coordinates, it's a little rough to get to the water. I don't know why I have that selection still on there, but I mean, you kind of got a nice, this hill is almost like that perfect. The sun is giving it more points, but but I know a bunch of spots on the list. And this is kind of I'm sorry, man. It's gonna be lower on my tier. I'm kind of I'm trying to get a base to what to expect where to put things. It's a little distance from the water based on his coordinates. So, but it's got a nice that hill's nice. It's better than the last spot. Um, but there's like this. The ground is just so. There's a little bit of grass and flowers, but would be a decent meetup spot because since there is such little forest, you'll be able to see people nice and well. I guess it's not too. I'm gonna go with B on this one as well. I won't go down to C quite yet because there is easy access to the water. There seems to be a lot of plants here. There's a nice slope. Would be very easy to find each other if you have a group. Because even going down the hill, yeah, look at that. That's a nice little. So, whatever these mounds are, that's interesting. I do like the fact that it would be pretty easy to find each other, and you don't have to forage all the tiles. You can just go down to the water right there. The sun in its current location is giving bonus just because of the way it looks off the ocean there. So I will give this a B tier. And I also know DP. What does DP mean? It's Bill's Hill. I don't know what Bill's Hill is. So I'm gonna pull this over here. This is Cypress. I'm gonna go. I'll keep it in the B's. In the B's. No. Yeah, it's not quite C yet because I do think that you can find each other easily. There's not a lot of forest, which makes it really hard to find people. The slope on that hill is nice. The sun off the ocean was giving it some good feels. Based on the location, it could be closer to the water, like somewhere over here might be better for me personally. But oh, it's Bill's. Oh, it's Bill's Hill. Did I not see him? Oh, is this? Oh man, Bill. So yeah, I would have. So here's the problem, Bill. You took up too much. You took up too much of the goods. The good, like I would have preferred maybe B right here, but you took up so much. So if we do play here, you have to restock all of our resources all the time. We'll play with you, but yeah, you couldn't get. You had to get up here, man. I would have probably preferred a spot down here, but Bill took up all the goodness. But so Cypress. A lot of people like Cypress. I've only got a few locations in Cypress, but I will keep that one in the B tier just because I have some like there are just some amazing views in Earth 2. And but it is a good meetup spot for sure. Just because you can see each other easily. There's a lot of resources. The water's right there. So it's a nice little hill. Bill's Hill. All right, let's pull this back over here. Get back to my list. Get Cypress out of there. You gotta let me know quicker if I'm dogging on somebody's spot. Sri Lanka. If I go to Sri Lanka, I'm definitely not gonna know the map. I don't think I know that. Oh, this is interesting. Because it's like I thought it just from out here it looked like it was going to be flat, but it's got little cliffs. So let's go. Let's check it out. Whose little whose little spot are you in? Who's this? Do you even know? Some of these, it's you know, Aether's project. Do I know them? Aether. Check to your left. Oh, geez. Okay. So he drew out. Okay, that's nice. I like when people do this and they don't just buy up all the interior. I know the a lot of people try, just want it to be their design, but I like when people leave it open. Although this does leave you open for the possibility of somebody just like wrecking your whole project. uh, but I like that. All right, let me see. Is it cheap enough for 4? I gotta check my balance. I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna I'm gonna be next to you in all these spots, Granite. I hope you're okay with that. you're getting a friend. It is nighttime. All right, I will. So I have the avatar spawn, so I'll just come back here. Oh, I don't want to fall. I know there's a cliff near, so I don't want to fall off. I think this one might be probably at least a B, but if not an A. Just looking at it because sometimes I get a little excessive on the cliffs, and there's no way to get back. It's almost impossible to get back up. But this is kind of a nice little, like, you can glide over here to this little island. It's also got water and stuff. So I'm thinking this will probably be in at least a B, if not an A. But I'll come back if it's available. Let's see. Ooh, Molly. I think I have a spot here. I've got to have a spot here. I think mine are all down. Yeah, this is me. Right here. I think that's me too. Does it tell you the time before you spawn? So it's midnight. We'll come back. Come back. All right, this is reunion. Oh, I'm mad about this spot actually. So, and by the way, there's 1,000 other places in reunion way better than this. But I did buy tiles, I think right here. That's me. It's 4 o'clock. All right. So I've got to go to get to your spot. And the reason I'm mad about this spot is because, all right, let's go back out and I'll tell you why. What's up, B. Gardner? I was just talking about your spot. Love it in Cyprus. It's my favorite. I'm just kidding. I gave it a B. Just for reasons. But this spot's in Reunion. But I bought this. Let me see if I can see all my tiles. So I'm mad about this spot because I bought a bunch of tiles going down this river. Where are they? Because I thought it would be like a fun, easy glide. So there's the beginning. Sometimes it's really hard to find single tiles. Is that one? No. Where'd they all go? Oh, there's one right there. But I thought I bought like 3 or 4 more. Sometimes they're just super hard to find with the light. But I thought this hill, given the slope, would be perfect for gliding. But it is just a little shallow, and you have to constantly keep hopping back up. And I was actually upset about the purchase after I did it. But let's dive in. We'll look at your spot because I think it's going to be better. Well, I like the gliding. I'll be kind of upset when they get rid of it when crafting comes out, but I am looking. Let me see if I can get rid of this. Okay. I'm looking forward to the wingsuits personally. Because I wanna be able to like adjust my, up and down speed and all that stuff. A little more exciting. Gliding is just fun for the pretty view. All right, let's see. I probably lost your spot over here. I assume it's up there somewhere. But so from this side, it's actually a very pretty view. It's hard to get water without gliding all the way down there. But just like that cypress spot, it would be easy to find each other just because there's not a lot of tree coverage. So for group meetups, pretty good. I might go ahead and let this character die. Okay, I think you're up here somewhere. Oh, that was a good spot. That was good. So this is gonna be one of those ones where I'm just gonna let this character die. So we're gonna take in the view. Reunion is by far probably one of my favorite spots, just for the unique, all the way the land looks. There's a bunch of unique features in Reunion. There's some weird features too, some rivers going up hills and whatnot, and there's a Rainbow Road River that's like elevated, but yeah, wingsuits will be amazing once we get them. I just wonder how much control you'll, whoa, little glitch there, be able to have. But so I am gonna put Reunion as a whole in the A tier because I mean, like, look at this. But your particular jump spot is, well, I don't know. It looks good, but I would definitely need a spot below. I'm just mad because this spot that I bought with this character actually it upset me because you can't glide that hill as easy as I thought you could. Alrighty. So we're gonna go ahead and let her go. Let her go. Oh, you lost your wingsuit or your glider. I will show you the locations that I really like in Reunion. Oh, we're gonna ragdoll. Shane. Oh, it didn't do it. Get rid of this. Move it up here. I want to watch my body fall. Put this up here. No. All right. So, I've been to both Cypress and Reunion with you, mate. Same spot, same time. Did you try to spawn there? I'm gonna be upset if me and you can't get together anymore because of the new servers. But Reunion is, where is it? Oh, it's this one right here, right? I'm gonna put this Reunion as a whole is A in my. There are some spots that are probably close to an S. Uh, oh yeah, when you're running, yeah, you can definitely. So definitely get some speed going. All right, let's find my list. Oh wait, first I'm gonna show you some of my favorite spots. So Reunion is not that big, but the just so there's this one spot. I think it's right here. Yeah. So it's got this fun little. Don't fix this, Shane. Leave this as it is. Don't fix it. Leave it. Leave it. That's how I talk to my dog too. Sorry, Shane. uh, yeah. So this spot, like probably from like right here. I think I got tiles there. Right here. Right here. Little starting lines, finish lines. This spot is beautiful up here. I don't think I bought tile. I might have to go ahead and buy some because I keep giving them out on the stream. So you got to view. Oh, hey, don't be doing that. It won't let me. It's not gonna let me get down there. I just can't hit the. Basically, the run button kicks me up. So it's got a view of that. This river is actually flowing pretty well, which a lot of them aren't. So I like this. This spot's pretty good. My game's starting to glitch a little. Hope I don't have to reset it. Might just been because of that. It doesn't like that spot. This spot. This is I'm trying to remember whose spot that is. But this spot's pretty good. Got nice little. I like these waterfalls here. Jethro, that's whose styles those are. You gotta go Attack on Titan. Well, this will be uploaded again. I'm gonna say it like I say it every time. This might be the first video that I put on YouTube for you guys, but I just don't always. I'm just not always that comfortable with my streams. So having the 30 or 35 people that watch these I'm comfortable with that, but I'm not 100% comfortable putting them on YouTube yet. So, all right. Well, this is Reunion again, one of my favorite locations. We're gonna go ahead and put that on the A tier, just because the whole island is amazing in my view. Get rid of Reunion. Let's see how Switzerland is as far as daytime, nighttime. So this is Did I buy next to you here? I did not. Oh, I think I bought. Is this me? Yes. So that should be good to go. Hey, nice. It's nighttime, but I think it's bright enough to. So his spot is actually a little bit. It was west of here, right? So it's up on that spot. But I'm gonna judge it based on this spot. These flowers are super nice, super pretty. The only thing I don't like about this spot is there's not a lot of water. I don't see any rivers around or little streams to grab. These flowers on this hill are pretty cool. I wonder if he has them up here. I'm gonna basically glide to his spot and then back to mine. Oh, and Gardner, I think you were saying how fast they go. Like there's a little glitch where if you take a jump right after landing, you get a nice little boost. And you can see it doesn't take away the yellow bar is my stamina. It doesn't take that away, so get around pretty fast. Let's see if he's up here somewhere. Yeah, these are you. Hey, I found you. So this is... I do like the... I don't know, he left, but I wonder if he picked these because of the flowers, because that's pretty cool. And I'm glad I'm glad the spot I bought on the other hill actually has the flowers as well. So those are nice, nice little pick there. Glide back to my spot. This is almost perfect between the two spots. This is it reminds me a lot of Everest without the walls of ice. There are a lot of resources, except for there's no water. I don't see it. I haven't seen any water available, which is, for right now, it's actually very important to have water near any spot you want to join up for gliding or whatever. But these flowers are crazy. I know it's just a visual asset. It's not a. I don't think they're gonna allow us to pick these. But that would be pretty cool if you could pick the... Oh, got a little glitchy. And I'm actually glad it's super funny that his spot had him, but my little spot over here has him as well. So that's crazy. And I'll go out for you guys to kind of see where I'm at. If you look at the coordinates. So he's on this hill. Let's pull up the tiles. There's like nobody around us. So again, I don't think I've said it this stream yet, but if you buy around me or like this is Grandrod's list. I mean, if you want to buy a 750, please don't ask me. I don't particularly care, but since this is somebody else's list. If you want to buy like a huge plot here, please reach out to Grandrod. Be like, hey man, is it okay if I buy this over here? Just because I would prefer, I want 20 people just to buy like four tiles. Like that's my ideal situation in Earth 2. Is a bunch of friends buying little spots everywhere, and we can all just meet up wherever. You will be shamed for a 750. Yes, we will shame. Well, I mean, the problem with your Earth 2 is that everybody knows everybody currently, and if you go if you do this to me, you know, I mean, I guess you'll get if every day you resupply the resources and I'm running around picking berries or whatever. Yeah, you'll get a little bit out of that because I think we're sharing resources amongst people that are doing it, but. Yeah, we're gonna shame you for buying a 600 surrounding me, but again, just like this. Can I not see him until in the game? These flowers are just super pronounced, but in here you got to get super close up to find them. But yeah, great spot. I like it. There's a little stream down here that I probably wouldn't have found just gliding around, and there's one way down here. But I know it looks like not that far on here. But that's let's see, how far is that? We can actually... Because you can go about 5 kilometers without water, is what I've found. So about 1 kilometer. So that's not too bad. But, so, I'm gonna throw this one up in A tier. I may move Switzerland to S tier based on other ones. But let's check out this screen. Moving these screens and everything is. Switzerland is the only. These are all squares, but it's the only actual square. This one might move up to S tier based on another location that I know of. If it's on his list, it might be on my list So we might end up moving Switzerland to S tier. Alrighty. Get rid of this Switzerland. I don't know why I keep hearing that wind. It feels like it's from like 2 glides ago. I don't know if you guys hear it, but it's annoying me a little bit. All right, let's check out this Switzerland. Let's see. Okay, this is instant S tier. This is my favorite spot. I'm gonna kill off another. I love this spot so much that I'm just gonna keep killing avatars. And it looks like a few other people have joined me here, so that's fun. I'm pretty sure this is Mandalosian, right? I think that's you, and I think this is Spectrum. Well, let's see if I can. Let's see if I can spawn on these tiles yet. It's probably gonna give me that notice. I'll go with the female this time. We'll call her Swiss Barbie. Hey, I can. So this will be moving into S tier, but I'm gonna go. Sorry, lady. You're gonna die, but it's for the cause, right? Do it, lady. And the reason this is S tier is because this spot is just, you have this river. If we got like 10 people to spawn here, you could just all be free flying down this river. The glide is almost perfectly aligned with this. I mean, you have to do these little drop-offs here and there, but with the wings, I'm trying to. I want to know what kind of angle you can go with the wingsuit and maintain, like, not running into stuff. Like, if I could fly down this with the wingsuit, that'd be amazing. But this is Marin in Switzerland, so even if you don't get the coordinates, I say Marin on every stream, probably so far. But it's one of my favorite spots in Earth 2. And this entire hill, you can buy tiles anywhere and be satisfied with it, because... Oh, don't touch the ground. Lift your legs up. Lift them up. There you go. Got this nice little... In the sunlight, this actually looks pretty cool. I haven't done this at night yet, so... It's a new... And then it opens up to this cliff that's just, like, amazing. So you got the waterfalls. I do believe I have tiles down here. Yeah, right there, where at the top is where my tiles are, but we're gonna go ahead and let her die. Bye-bye. Oh, let's test the water here. Get rid of these. Can I survive? Nope. All right. I'll do a little flyover this location. What? That's not where I was. Silly game. I don't even know. If I were to report that, I don't even know what it would be called. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, this is Marin. So anywhere on this cliff is actually a really good spot to buy. But any of these little fingers, I think I've got a tile at the end of like a bunch of these. Yeah, look, there's one. Yeah. So it's gonna move the Switzerland to S tier, and I have tiles on these mountains over here. Pretty sure. Yep, right. Where am I at? I think I might be on the lower one over here. But yeah, just this whole area is, yeah, right here. mostly to do like this, a similar glide, but down this mountain and then into the valley. So it's good for single, like by yourself glide, nice little fun. But yeah, this view is pretty cool. And then anywhere on this hill, so it's great. Great spot. Whoop, pulling over my chat. I don't even know what else I'm pulling over. Oh, so that was just this going to there. And there's other spots in Switzerland that I love too. So I think Switzerland is fun. And I mean, it's just a country full of amazing views and mountains and such. So definitely Switzerland is S tier. Austria is actually growing on me. I didn't like it at first, but I'm gonna try to. I need to get rid of this sound. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna have the sound of wind the whole time. That's fine. All right, so move that Switzerland down. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, but what time was that, by the way, just so the rest of Europe is similar. So if I'm doing any other ones. 5 a.m. Oh, we're close to sunrise. So maybe I can go check out some of these. India. See, this is the type of spot I don't like. I do have a tile here, so that's nice. Do I have an avatar? Let's just say India. We'll come back here. So this is 9 o'clock. Way too late. I don't know why India, so why would India be... I need to figure out the math on the 9, and this is 5 in Switzerland. I don't know. I don't know how the math works. Let's try Italy. I may have, if this, I may have to just judge this one based on its what I see, because these tiles are super getting a little expensive here. There's water, but it's miles and miles away. Does it have T3s? Okay. I can do that real quick. Gotta refresh my list. So I just bought a T3 and I'm going to upgrade it to a T1. It's a 60% discount with red energy, which I have a little bit of. So it's only 30 essence for this spot, which is about $1. It's less than $1 total. I do have other spots in Italy that I might check out. Oh, did I not? I always typed that in the wrong spot. All right, we got a little sunrise going. And I am right on the edge. Oh, he just likes these red flowers. I know oh man, got the nice sunrise. Popped in. Got that red beam, that red light. It's good for your health, I believe, to watch the sunrise. At least that's what they tell me on TikTok. But I feel like Grenrad has a little thing for these bright red flowers, which I'm kind of liking as well. So, and we're gonna go ahead and glide and die. This is good. I think the glide and die spots is gonna be an automatic. Take one off. Oh, I guess you could get to that river, come back up. I could do that real quick. Let's see, just. He might get bonus points for the sunrise. Hold on, let me make sure my... Okay. Sorry, I just had to check the stream real quick. Oh no! I missed! Okay. I have a tile I think in Reunion that looks almost exactly like this. With the river coming up like this. It's something they're gonna have to smooth out because a lot of rivers look like this where they have like there's an indentation with the cliffs. I think I kind of like it, and I've actually bought spots because of this little feature on the land. But I believe it's something they're probably gonna have to fix, because there's a lot of like the beginning of streams that end up on a waterfall do that kind of thing, and I don't think that's what they were intending, but I mean, it's got nice, like the distance views on this one are pretty good. It's got the water right there, which will help you get back up, which if you know any of my spots, I do like the cliffs where it's almost impossible to get back up. So I think for this one I'm going to go with the A, because there is water. It's just this is similar to Everest, which I'm going to give Everest an S because that's my favorite spot to hang out with people. But the problem with it is that you lose you lose each other so quickly, and it looks like this spot's going to be similar, where you're just like, bye, and you're going to jump off and go do your own thing. And you're going to lose each other super quickly. I do like that the sunrises. You can actually visually see the sunrise coming up on the hills. Creeping down the mountain. It's kind of cool. Alright, let's go ahead and let him die. I'm not even gonna watch him. We're gonna moving on with the stream. I don't care about this guy. All right, pull that over there. Where's my? Oh my God! This is the Italian flag, right? I'll probably go with an A. I'm like in between A and B on this one. Just because it's kind of similar to the rest. Or I'm just getting weary of gliding. We're only like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 deep. I'm probably going to have to do a part 2 of this one. We're going to go with A. Italy in general, I think. Let me see if I have any other spots in. Gliding specifically. That's the one I just bought, isn't it? Silly me. This is the Dolomites. That's kind of a good view. Except I'm kind of upset. I've said it before in streams, but I'm upset with the Dolomites because they're supposed to be jagged cliffs and hills, and they're not. They're not really that impressive. Let me find that actual Dolomite one. This is yeah, this view is supposed to be epic. And it still looks good. It looks good. But those are supposed to be like super jaggedy rocks. You know, that I can bring in the fog, I guess. No, that's not the fog. V is the fog. And then up it a little. I don't know. I just think they could do. They're gonna have to do some work with Italian cliffs and such. I'm gonna turn down that desktop audio. I don't know if that's gonna help. Oh, you gotta go, civilian? All right, have a good. It's gonna be. I'll probably be on for another hour or so, so hopefully you catch the rest of it on the download. So, have a good. All right. All right, let's move that back. Get that out of there. Sorry, I don't know how people stream and do stuff so quickly because I gotta like find my thing in on my views, move stuff around, find my list. Italy in general, I think, is A tier, so let's. All right, let's see if Brazil is in the daytime. Probably not. This is one of my favorite locations as well. What time did it say? Oh, 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock! Brazilian Ken. I would put this at S tier just because, like, Rio is literally one of my favorite spots. It's one of, like, my very first purchases in the game, so very nostalgic for me. However, and literally this is what I'm doing right now. Just this glide. Maybe I will. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it. I might throw it up there on the S tier, just because this location is notorious for actually hang gliding in the real world. The only problem with it in Earth 2 is you're gonna lose each other very fast in these trees. However, the view is just breathtaking in both Earth 2 and Earth 1. So, I think if anybody just jumps off that cliff with their glider, takes a little time to take in Rio. I wish there was the actual, what is it, the Savior statue here on this hill, but so I'm sure somebody's gonna rebuild that the second they can. But Rio in general is one of my favorite spots. So, sorry, Brazilian Ken, you're gonna die, so I can move on. There she goes. You guys are just watching me burn all the ether. That sounded like a... So let's do this one really quick. Brazil. I'm in between. I'm in between. This one's gonna be biased, but I'm gonna throw it. Brazil in general, or Rio in general. I love Rio, so we're gonna throw that at. Man, I don't know. I don't know. It's just that there's so. I'm gonna throw it up. It's A. It's A. It's not quite S. I love Rio, but for the glide, I like the gliding spots that that you can actually just fly back and forth. There's water available. There are some apple trees here, but you're gonna run out of those really quick if you have a large group of people. So, moving on. Brazil. All right, let's see. Let's check out. This is my spot. When we first were getting multiplayer, and we knew we were getting multiplayer, I bought all these tiles and gave a ton of them out to everybody. So like most people in the testing group, at least in the English, whoa, what is going on? Why is it doing that? This place gets more glitchy every time. In the English Earth 2 official, most people that are testing have a tile here, so. Because I like, the second they told us we were going to do multiplayer, I was giving out a ton of tiles. It looks like Jolly has bought up. Is this Jolly? It's got to be Jolly. So I won't wait till morning because oh, that's nice. We got the moon right there, right over the peak. So that's kind of cool. But this is a good spot because actually, like, and I should do this with a lot more of the gliding spot. Oh, there we go. I believe Granrod has already, or somebody has submitted that glitch, because I think Shane actually requested it from somebody early on, but this whole area has like a little bit of glitchiness to it. Especially if you're moving quickly. It does that a lot. It may just be all, there's a ton of, in this area there's somebody that has a ton of single tiles. And I don't know if that affects things. They did a test, I think. Carl was testing with the large group earlier, and he had a ton of single tiles in that area, and I don't believe it was glitchy like this. But we're just gonna get a little higher, and this particular spot I like because of the fact that you just go until you're like, you climb the mountain until you're like a little bit halfway out of water or food. And I should do this with all my spots. It's just make it so you can glide up or climb up and then just... Alright, let's get rid of these tiles. But yeah, you can just climb up and then glide back to your tiles. That's what I think we should aim for, instead of like grabbing... Okay, that's not... Am I in the mountain? Alright, I might actually have to report this, just because I'm sure they don't want people, but get a nice view of the... I need to get rid of my mouse. How do I do that? Maybe that did it. There you go. Get a nice little screen grab right there. gonna say Granrod's gotten really good at screen grabbing while he's flying. I've seen some of those. It's amazing. I'm not that talented yet. I'm gonna throw this one or two in the. Boom. All right. So. Looks great. One thing about this spot is actually that it, all night long, it's pretty bright. So I don't have a problem. I don't care when I come here. It can be daytime or nighttime. I will say the flaws with this area is there is no water within like, I think 4 or 5, there's no longer within the amount of time that you need water. And then the only other option is the berries, and we have pillaged the berries on the mountain almost completely. You have to basically go down into the valley to get any food. So you're kind of left with, like I'm doing right now, climbing up the hill, getting back to your Mentar, and refreshing, basically giving yourself a new life. But the view is amazing. It's always fun to climb up and fly down. But the only reason I won't give this an S is because of the fact that there are 0 resources here. And everybody that tries to fly around here loses lives very consistently. So for that fact, it's not the safest spot. Not the safest spot, but it's always fun. Whenever I'm bored, I just come here and glide around. So I'll give it an A for now. But if resources weren't so easily lost, I would give it an S. This is Nepal. This is the Nepal side. Oh, I'm trying to grab it from my thing. This is the Nepal side of Mount Everest. So there you go. Mr. JM. This is the Nepal side of Mount Everest for this one. So, and the last one was Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. If I am just now seeing your message and you posted it 5 minutes ago, which is possible. So, alrighty, let's move to the next one. How many have I done so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to make 2 videos. Italy 461182. Yeah, that one's gone too. Let's see if New Zealand is daytime yet. Oh, it's even later. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to do this one. Which, it's just sad. Because New Zealand is S tier all the way. And I have like 3 spots that are amazing in New Zealand. This is one of them, so. And it says it's saving, but it is definitely not saving. Save failed. I haven't had that happen. So this one already has a character saved. Oh man, I might have to reboot, restart my game. Get him out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, this is terrible. I know this is just a giant cliff. Alright, I think I only have one option. And that is... So to the north is just endless... This game just wants me killing avatars. Hopefully am I hiding? There's just nothingness. Nothingness. Alright, hopefully I'm far enough. Oh my god. That's actually kind of scary. So I'm 1,300 meters up. You can see the top left corner. Oh, there you go. To 1,200. Sorry guy. I'll revive you later. Man. So this spot is S tier. I think that's kind of cool, but like this side is just beautiful. I mean, and I'll get rid of the. It appears to be saving settings from, which it did before, but it's saving the background settings that you put. Let's see what time, if I can go time of day. Whoa. Something like that. But yeah, this spot's just pretty. This spot's pretty, and then I'll give all of New Zealand a S tier because this is my favorite spot. Oh, this little, I've got spots around it, this whole spot. Little heart-shaped, similar to the very first one I jumped off on. Like there's gliding around here is just amazing. Because you can jump off those cliffs and these cliffs and just keep going back and forth. Save your avatar. There's plenty of resources and stuff, so this is my favorite spot. And this is New Zealand. Let's see. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm 90% certain which one's the New Zealand flag, but I just wanted to make sure because there's a couple of them in here that look similar. Alrighty. Oh, don't want to grab that. Grabbing the wrong thing. Let's pull this over. Probably gonna do like 2 more and then call it, and then New Zealand I think is just so this whole area, all of these these mountain ranges just leave like amazing. They're just amazing spots throughout. Like I've found like 5 or 6 spots that I would just love to glide around in all day. So far we got New Zealand and Switzerland at the top. Reunion's an A. Yeah, I'll leave it there for now. For now, I'll leave it there. I'm just gonna check out my next favorite spot. It's sad that I can't really show you guys the New Zealand spots, but because of the darkness. Let's see if this spot's daytime. This one I'm biased because I built this entire thing. So I probably no. I think I have one. I probably have like a dozen characters up here. but I don't want to look for them. So if I misspell this, I apologize, Granrod. Oh, it's nighttime here too. 3:30. It's pretty bright. But I'm just gonna fly over this area just so you guys can see this cliff is crazy. It's one of my favorite spots in the game. So this spot, when the sun's coming up, I think it's this way. No, I guess that would be a sunset in the west, right? And then east. I can't get down too far. I'm not gonna be able to get back up. Once you get below a certain point on this cliff, you're just like, you gotta let your character die. So. All right. This is one spot in Norway I'm gonna try to, I'll show you guys. Oh, okay. That's the first time that's happened in a long time. You can see all these spots are also holes. You can kind of see. It's not even going to ask me if I want to. Are there any more? By the cliff. So that's this area over here is pretty treacherous. That's like probably about a kilometer away to the east. I guess I could glide out of it, right? But then I'm stuck with this. I should have done that a while ago. I'm almost to the bottom now. Let's see if I can get through the wall. I might just be able to save this character down below. We'll see. Nice. Just because I should have some tiles down here. But I believe I got to get past them so that they become the closest. Oh, it's not even pulling up the nearest. Ah, do I let him die? Man, how much ether have I gone through? I'm gonna have to let him die. There's no way I'm climbing back up. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, it looks like I did. If I'd have thought of it sooner, I could have done it and saved this character, but I didn't think about it soon enough. I love when that's Death by Moonlight. He's stuck in that hill. All right. I will look at. I have like 5 spots in Norway that I really like, so I'll show you guys some of those. That's that one. This is a different spot. Oh, this is the same spot. It's just I made a spot where I can. Maybe I could have saved this guy here, but I made a spot where you can glide from here to here. This is where I just was, to here, and then back over here, and then slowly walk up this mountain to get back to my original spot, which is right here. See all these little spots. So that's not. This is down below. This is just in the city. I think I had one. I think it was this one. This location is really pretty. Can't always tell if I have the. Is this the spot? Oh yeah. Okay. I was like, which direction is the? So this is a spot where a lot of people in tourists go and climb up this hill and take a picture of this area, and it's pretty. But all right, I will throw Norway just because it's my favorite spot. Almost all of Norway is my favorite spot. So there's also, I think it's too bad that it's dark. Oh, what's it called? Eh. That's not it, is it? No. Same spot. Never mind. Never mind. It'll take me too long to remember what I'm trying to think of. But there's another spot in Norway that's like an amazing view. What's up, Don Dada? What's up, Niza? Got that pineapple pizza ready for me? All right, let's move this. Get rid of Norway off my list. New Zealand. Delete those. Let's try Spain. I haven't done Spain. Am I here? Do I have tiles here? I will probably say this is A tier. Am I up here? Is this me? There's no way this is me, right? Who bought? Okay. It's 4 a.m. It's too early. We'll come back. We'll come back. I think that one's probably an A tier as well. Sorry, I'm moving some other ones off my list. We've already been to Nepal. Where is Mali? Oh, I did try here. Okay, I already tried here once. Maybe it's daytime. 4 a.m. Still 4 a.m. Okay. So still not ready for that one. What about Japan? I assume this is one of those where he got as close as he could to the top because of all the people that have it. The only reason I don't like this area, this one, is probably because there's no vegetation whatsoever. There's probably like little bushes or. Man, my game is just glitching out today. I wonder if it gets more. You know how things take up, like, if anybody here does rating, if you do a lot of stuff, it takes up a lot of memory on your computer. That's like RAM, but you have to like reset the system in order to like refresh it. And I wonder if Earth 2, the actual game, like the longer you play, does it get glitchy? Yeah, I'm not gonna buy a tile here just because I may have to. I'd have to light some termites to get my balance up. But I'm probably gonna say this one just because just looking at it is oh, there are. I had the trees turned off. That's my fault. I'd probably put this one in the B category just because there's no water, and the fact that like you can't. The actual area you probably want to get to is up here, and it's pretty. It'd be hard to get a group here because of the price. The view's pretty good. It's a good view. It's not. If I were living like in the real world and up here on this would probably be like amazing. But in Earth 2, I've seen so many great views. So I'm probably gonna put this one on the B tier just because, A, I'm not it's not worthy for me to just buy tiles right. It looks good from afar. Honestly, this is one of those spots where I'm like, I'd rather, I don't know, have a view of it than in it. I guarantee. Is it Spectrum that loves the Japanese tiles? This is in Japan. I think it's I don't know the name of this mountain or volcano. So if somebody wants to let me know. It's just, I'm not going to buy tiles here, but for the list, I'm going to throw it in the B just because I think the price, like, because I'm thinking there's no water. The view is great. View is amazing. It'd be hard to get a group to meet up here. But I'm gonna all of Japan in B? I don't know about that. Oh, it does put it down. I don't know if I'd want to put all of Japan in the B. This is like, I'm like hurting Spectrum right here, right? For now, if I find a better spot, maybe I'll move it up. But for now, I think the price, the same with Italy, is the price. The price is hard to get over. But there's a spot in the U.S. that I would probably give S tier. But I have a spot there, and I wouldn't have to actually buy new tiles. So, but getting a group together would be almost impossible. Where is my list? Copy. Paste. Let's get Japan out of there. Copy. Hey, I was just about to go to Laos, Mondo Cosm, but since you said so, I like literally had it. It was next on my list. But I'm rating gliding spots. So this is actually, I'm gonna upset you with this one. This one's probably gonna get the first C. Yeah, it's I'm running out of RAM or something. I don't think this is Earth 2's fault. I think I've just been playing too long. And my computer's dying. Frying. Oh, this is, yeah, okay. Yeah. Do I even have any spots here? I'm gonna have to buy a spot. I'm gonna have to buy a spot in the water on your United Metaverse area. This isn't me. I wouldn't buy. There's no way I bought something that big. Nope. Yeah, you can see my game is glitching. I'm gonna have to. Here, I'll do a little. I just don't want to interfere with what you got going on, which I always try not to do. So I'll do another little Tetris. I'll just grab one. It's fine. I have a tile? Well, yeah, but this is this specific. Do I have a tile on this specific island? Well, I do now, but... Nice. All right, if I can climb to the top of this little hill and make it back to my Mentar on one glide, I'll give it. I'll put you in B. But I honestly think this is gonna be my first C spot for the gliding. Oh, and I fell through. Nice. There's no way of getting out of this one. Oh my goodness. No. It's not even trying to save me. Did they turn that feature off for some reason for testing? This should give me... Oh man. Oh no. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Well, Mondo, I'm testing a list that Granrod provided me. Or I'm tier listing a list that Granrod gave me, so I'm not gonna. And he just happened to have your location on the list. So this is terrible. And it's gonna almost end my stream. I'll do one other spot, but I'm gonna have to actually quit out. So, oh, I can't even. I'm gonna have to force lock this thing. Oh, crazy, crazy. So while I'm waiting for that to come back up, if I can even get it to come back up, okay. Maybe there's an update. I doubt it though. Oh, it says update. No. I don't know what those mini updates are. I wonder if it's just some settings stuff. But if it doesn't have a download, there's nothing significant. So while that's loading, go ahead and move this over here. Gonna grab this little flag. Sorry, grab the wrong flag. I'm gonna have to put that in the sea. Because it killed me. Yeah, it's not good. That island's not that great. But it was on the list. It was on the list. So that specific spot, not all of Laos. If I were to take all of Laos, I would probably put it here. For gliding, I like the view's amazing. Like, so if I was going just views and areas like that, it'd be at least A probably. But for gliding, I think Laos is what even where I've tested other places, I think it's like it's a C. It's a C, and I also need a C in there somewhere. So highly enjoy. I think Laos is going to be one of the best spots for once we actually get a bunch of people in the game. But for gliding specifically, that's where it's going. Panama, I doubt that's daytime. Let's see. I'm gonna do one more, and then I'm gonna call it for today. Maybe do a second stream. What is this? Okay, what is this? If Granrod was still here, I'd be like, what are you, why is this on your list? I gotta get rid of that sound, right? Get rid of that. Just an island out in the middle. What are we doing here, Granrod? Why is this on the list? I'm sure there are spots in Panama, but this is not one of them. Granrod, what are you doing? Why is this on your list of gliding locations? What is this? Did you just need to give me a D? Is that what you needed to do? You didn't know I was doing this or gonna do this, but also, what's the Panama flag? I'm not even gonna. Okay, that's the stars one. I'm sure there are spots in Panama that are decent for gliding. But I'm not gonna look for them, and we're gonna give you the first. This is a D. A D for effort. Panama's going the D. I think I'm gonna do another one. That one was a fake out just because that's there's literally nothing there to do. If this was a boat racing like Laos, like that uh, archipelago in Laos, if there was a boat racing area, that's S tier right there. Like this would be good for some boating. But for the glides, not so much. Let me see how many I have left. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 1, 2, 3. So I have 16 left and I've done 15. Let's see if it's daytime in this spot in Thailand yet. If it's not, I'll go to another location. I tried to start on this one, and of course it was 9 o'clock. I'll do 2 more. I'll do this one real quick. Because I do think this one's an A tier on Earth 2. But if it had Earth 1 specs, if this island had Earth 1 specs, it'd be S tier by far. But it's just a beautiful spot. So I will throw this one in the A tier and move on. You never heard of the archipelago in Laos, Nisa? I don't know. I'm sure there's somebody that can let you know what it's all about. So, but this is the Phi Phi Island in New Zealand. It's just north of the island that the beach was filmed at. I've shown both of these islands on my streams a couple times. However, if you look up Phi Phi Island anywhere online, you will see that this cliff I'm on should be thousands of feet in the air, and it's like it's 127 meters, but it still looks great in Earth 2, and it would be fun just gliding on this little cliff. It does make it a lot easier to get back up, but this cliff should literally be like I should be looking up like a skyscraper at this cliff. And there are a lot of spots in Thailand that are like that, so I'm gonna give it A for beauty, and there's a lot of resources, and it'd be really easy to meet up with people here and gliding around. And you could probably even make it to that island to the south, which is the beach island. I don't think you can glide there, but you might be able to make it with limited resources. I think I can see it from here, actually. Is that it? No, it should be straight south. I'd probably have to go over those cliffs, which I'm not going to do. But, yeah, like I can get a little glide going. It's a pretty little beach. So I'll give this one an A. Mostly because I'm upset with all of Thailand. The rendering in Earth 2 is not what I want for Thailand, but still pretty. Still pretty. Laos is so much better. Laos is amazing. I didn't say it was bad. We're doing a gliding tier list, and I fell through, and it irritated me. This isn't. Let's just say, this is not an official set in stone. I speak for everybody on the planet. Oh my God, am I gonna forget what the Thailand flag is? Is it this one? Oh my goodness. I don't want to get it wrong. So I am gonna look it up. I thought I was right. I was right. I was right. But I just had to make sure. I'm gonna go with A just because like it's not only like so this and this island is a lot. It gets bonus points for all the glitchiness in the water. So bonus points for that. So there's that, and this is the same area. So this I love this little island. You can find it here. It's one of like 3 spots I can actually just zoom in on the map and I know where it's at. But this is Phi Phi Island, and this is the island that the beach was filmed on. So that's those. I will do one more just because I already had that one rated in my head, and that'll cut my list in half if I do one more. Paste and get rid of Thailand. Oops. Let's check out Austria because I haven't done any Austria yet. Copy, paste. Is this? Who are we next to here, Granrod? Do we know him? There's a UM there. Panama. Austrian. Oh, it is daytime. Nice. I was talking about you earlier, Granrod. You're gonna. Well, yeah, Monkey Island. That's Phi Phi Island. Yeah, I know. I think I know where your UM thing is. I gotta get rid of the tier list, huh? Get rid of tier list. I was talking about you earlier, Granrod, and I think you have a thing for the red flower. You look for the red flower patches. Oh man. See, like, so I was pre-judging this area on the flyover, but I swear everything looks insanely different once you get into your avatar. It's something about the scale. Because when you're flying around in the free flight, it doesn't, there's no scale. It feels like two-dimensional. But like, yeah, like just look at, just like running along here, like looking down at that river down there, and you can see the mountains in the distance and the rivers below and stuff like that. So like, that's a crazy view. I have another spot in Austria that I like a lot, so we'll go check that out too. But I think this is, and it's got, so all my spots are like straight up and down cliffs, and it makes it almost impossible to get back up. So even though I'm given, like I gave Norway an S tier, even though I did get glitched out, but there's almost no way to get back to your tiles. But this spot, like, you can glide out, come back in, and it appears get back to your tiles or back to your Mentar pretty easily. Which I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out and back in and. This is taking longer too. It might be because I have so many. I need to kill some people. Can I say that? If I want to upload this to YouTube, I probably shouldn't say that. But I need to get rid of some of my my avatars. It's just I keep picturing it. I'm gonna make like a little. I gotta make a TikTok of it one day. Oh, this is a nice little. So this is kind of perfect, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put this in the S probably. The view's great. This right here makes it even better because you can glide around. You can just land anywhere on this nice hill, climb your way back up to your Mentar, which is great. So, and it's pretty cheap. Cowboy Pedro's, you coming up here? You coming to the wherever this? Do we know the name of this mountain, Granrod? Is it a known location? I'm just putting in coordinates, so. All right. Oh man, that just looks great. Yeah, the water. The only reason I would put this in the A tier is because I don't see any. The water. There's little rivers down below that are quite a distance away. But let me check out my other spot in Austria real quick, and then we'll do the. I'm pretty sure I just got one very recently. So this is the one I just bought. Oh, this one. Yeah, this is the one. DC's the one. And this is an S tier glide for sure. It may not even let me do it because I killed the guy. I killed him. Can't say that. I can't keep saying that. They're not going to let me on YouTube if I keep saying that. But yeah, this is. I had this one listed as the perfect glide. I gotta find my spot. I'll go out the trees. Is that it? I'm gonna lose it. Where's the river? There's a river over there, but that's not the one. My goodness. I should have put this Mentar on the river, but I didn't. That's not it, is it? Forcefully deactivate that. That's a better word than the one I was using. All right, I gotta find this river. Again, it's scale. So I'm just trying to go here. Just north. Straight north. It is straight north. It looks like it's right there. And then it's... There it is. Gosh! But yeah, this is just one of those... This river is perfectly sloped. Just like that spot in Marennes, Switzerland. Where you can just glide down it all day. And then as soon as you're out of water, you just pick it back up. And it goes down like the entire... I'm not going to go down the entire thing, but I'm going to go back up to the entire... But as far as a glide location, this is another, like, perfect... So, and your spot looked really good, too. Monocosm, I'm done. I'm done with the stream. As soon as I get to this Mentar. You'll have to give me locations for my next one. And I did pick out most of the good ones here. Oh, can I get can't get back up here. Oh, there is one beautiful spot. that'll be in the next one. Spoiler, or not spoiler, teaser. Actually, I'm gonna put this one in the A tier, because I think there's only 2 spots in Austria that I know of that are. Your spot's great. This spot's great. Even though I listed this one as the perfect glide, I think I'm gonna give it an A tier because I'm thinking of some coming up, and they're definitely S tier. So, but this is, yeah, this river just goes on forever, and you can just glide down the whole thing from almost the top to almost the bottom. And I think, are you here, Grand Run? It's funny, I bought this spot, not even knowing that I had bought this spot like that close to each other. I thought I was like, oh, I found a new spot. It's great. And then 3 days later, I realized I already had a spot here. That's how often, and I just buy tiles. Just buy tiles, right? I think there's a whole song about it. All right. So I think that's it for me today. Yeah, 2 hours, crazy. That's a lot. That's a lot. And I got through half of your list. It's because that Panama. You put that Panama, like random island in the middle of the ocean. So, all right. Well, that's gonna call it for me. I'm gonna go watch some football on a Sunday. American football, not that whatever you guys we call your game soccer here. So I don't want to start any fights, but I'm gonna go watch some American football and have the rest of my Sunday. So y'all have a good day, and if I can find my Streamlabs somewhere here, I will say goodbye. All right, bye.